Hey guys, just waking up. It's a Sunday morning, and it's my Thursday today. Made some pretty good tips yesterday at my work. Had a really good chat with my boss. Things are going really well over there. But I do have a minor issue that I'd just like to go ahead and share with you guys. Not even an issue, it's just a concern, and maybe even a passing concern, because you're bound to see this in today's society, and you're bound to see people that are okay with it. So this was for the dinner shift. One of my servers had come into the kitchen, and he was talking to some other servers. This is while I was emptying the dish rack, silverware rack rather, and I don't know what this guy's preference is, but I can imagine that he may be bisexual. Just he does very strange things, but with other dudes that I've seen at work. But that's his business. It is America. It is a free country. But I heard him say something that kind of bothered me a little bit. And this is like, in his lisp. He's like, hey, I just heard this little boy say the cutest thing. And then he repeated what the boy said. And he said, the little boy said, like, I don't want a girlfriend. I want a boyfriend. And, oh man, I couldn't help but recoil a little bit when I heard that. I didn't say anything. I'm not going to say anything at work. And then another server said, who's a female, she said, oh yeah, it's so cute how, you can just tell when boys are going to be gay, and it's happening at a younger and younger age. And I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because these are they're just their opinions. It is pretty sad though that children are being raised that way, and we see this. We've seen Desmond is amazing. We've seen these parents bring these children to a drag queen story time. We've seen there's actually something up on the Facebook page for the alt-right, which really isn't for the alt-right. It's just for, I guess, non-mainstream news. But there's this concert or dance performance or whatever where these children are literally in the front row, and there's these men up there that are wearing thongs and like stirrups or something, and they're like, dancing very promiscuously in front of these children. The children are covering their eyes, so there is a glimmer of hope. And I was really disturbed by that. But at the same time, I'm not going to let that ruin my day. I didn't let it ruin my day. I had a really good day. It's unfortunate, though. It's unfortunate that some people think that way and think that that's okay. And this is going beyond any type of biblical school of thought. Of course, Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. I don't even need that to just know that homosexuality goes up against biology. And at the same time, like I said, I try to be as libertarian as possible. I try to say, look, as long as you can do whatever the hell you want. You can sleep with whoever the hell you want. Just keep the animals and keep the children out of it. And most lefties, I believe it or not, a lot of lefties here in town think the same way. A lot of them are proud rainbow flag wavers, but sometimes, they don't understand that you got to keep the A and you got to keep the P out of the LGBT alphabet. There was even this example of Anne Hathaway. I did a video about this almost a year ago where she was speaking at some LGBT event, or it was a Hollywood type deal, but she was speaking there and she said, well, we support our community, our LGBT, and then she said, P, you got to include all the letters. And I don't know if she, and P and A for me means pedophile and then animals, or then I guess you would put B there for bestiality, but obviously you can't really be surprised when you hear that from somebody in Hollywood. But yeah, I had to share that with you guys. It really bothered me. I got to just get it off my chest because I don't really have anybody in person I can talk to about that. I think I may bring it up with my Bible study next week. But, just had to get it off my chest, guys. I was really bothered by it. And I hope that little boy, I hope he's going to be okay. I hope he doesn't be subject to anything that's abusive or intrusive to him. And like I said, like I try to be a libertarian. I try to say, look, like, let the adults do whatever the hell they want, regardless of how off-putting it is to me. Just keep the animals and keep the children out of it. That's all I'd say. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good morning. Have a good Sunday.